Hey everyone, it's Tabitha and Randy.
Hey everyone, we're back. We actually got back to you fairly quickly this time.
Yeah, we did a lower section of the Palazzo video and it covered the cantina and the gallery and the spa and the Da Vinci room as well as the garage. Now we're going to get into looking at the stairwell where there's also an elevator and the other rooms in the other half of the Palazzo lower level.
Just to give you an idea of the property orientation, the garage as you see there is really on the east side. As we walk through the lower level where the elevator is, we're heading west. And so that western part there is part going to be guest rooms, and then part of it's actually going to be our space for our personal lives and family.
Yeah, so the car is basically facing west, and we'll be spinning this around and we'll be looking at it from the south side in a second here. Okay, so now we'll spin around and look at the palazzo from the south side. You can see we're zooming in on the main stairwell where there's also an elevator. We couldn't put a spiral staircase in, there just wasn't enough room. But from here you can get to the garage through the corridor, and you were going to tell us about the space that's there.
I haven't really spent a lot of time looking at the space and planning out. I've been thinking a little bit about, maybe we could have some nice lounge chairs in there for folks that might be waiting to use the day spa. So that's a possibility. Floor covering, walls, I really haven't started even thinking about this yet. So everyone out there, if you have ideas, send us pictures. We'd love to look at your stuff.
Yeah, so we really wanted a spiral staircase and a tubular elevator and a cylindrical elevator, but it works out that we're going to end up with a glass elevator, but it'll be square, and that's just as well. It'll fit in there nicely.
Walking through the lower part where the elevator is, you can head into the western end of the lower part of the wing. And there on the left, you can see we do have a small laundry area and some shelves for linens. When we get up to the very top level, we can also share some other storage that we have. But in this particular lavanderia, the laundry area, we do have a room for a couple of washers and dryers or some combination of about 4 units. We will not break the tradition of not hanging our laundry out. We absolutely will be doing that. However, for a little bit of softness to the linens, we'll shoot them into the dryer for a quick 10 minutes just to soften them and fluff those linens up so that our guests have really comfortable linens to sleep on and towels to use.
Okay, so now we've taken a look at the laundry room. We'll go back into the stairwell area, and you can see that this corridor basically splits off in 3 directions. One to the far right would be the laundry room, and then in the middle we have a common bathroom for the entire palazzo. So if we have functions in the ballroom or dining room or the cantina, people can utilize the restroom here on the lower level that's dedicated to guests that are just visiting and don't have a room to stay in, for example.
It's a service bathroom, essentially, yeah.
Okay. So it's nothing fancy, but we try to do a his and hers, but it wasn't going to work out, so we'll have a unisex bathroom down here, which I think people will probably be fine with.
The third doorway off of this corridor to the left or to the south where the mountains are is another guest room that we have. And, Randy's really kind of designing and decorating the whole bottom floor, except maybe the spa room, I'll do that. But why don't you talk about what you hope to do in this space?
I'll certainly be decorating the garage. Yeah, this room, I think it might give us an opportunity to have some fun. We want this to be an enchanted place for people to visit, and I came up with the idea of maybe using a Hobbit room theme. Mm-hmm. Right now, the stuff that's in here, the bed and couch, is all just stock photos, but I can give you some examples. Like on the outside, we have this round door that Antonello may or may not approve of, but we'll try. And so there is an access through the outside through a doorway, and I thought it'd be fun to put a big round door on the side of the Palazzo.
You've got an example coming up, don't you, that might get approved? Is that one in here?
Yeah, I actually have 2 or 3 here that.
Because, we're not supposed to change the outside, so we've got to be careful and creative.
So here's one style, there's another style. This is more of an archway. I don't think that's going to work, but the round ones would work. We'll probably have to have the door, rectangular door inside of the round one, just because of the way the stone is. We can't cut big holes in the walls. But on the inside, we want to do some decor that would be kind of similar to what you'd see inside of a Hobbit
Middle-earth house.
Yeah, like a bed like this, which is kind of really cool. And
I bet we can find an artist to help you make that if you wanted to, a local
that would be
artist.
Hours and hours of work.
Could you imagine what a keepsake that would be for so many generations?
Phenomenal. Yeah, so as you look at this from above over to the right, we have a very large bathroom as part of the suite. And the suite is designed to provide some easier access to people who are perhaps on walkers or using wheelchairs. And we'll be able to get them in and out through the garage or through the front with a ramp, and use the elevator to get up and down to the terrace and so forth.
Can I say something about the bathroom showers?
Yeah.
Okay, so Italy has this quaint thing about these little tiny shower units. Everywhere you go in Italy, they have these little tiny, they're really cool, I mean, very, very functional, but not really practical when you're not, a tiny person. So we're actually enlarging and having regular tile showers, right, Randy? We're not going to put units in.
Yeah,
most
of them will be about 3 feet by 4 feet.
Which is about 2 feet by 3 feet bigger than normal. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, we are going to have some better showers.
Anyway, on the lower level, it's alongside the via. It's looking up at it from that one video I did driving up that road next to the Palazzo. There are 2 entrances, one into the Hobbit room and one into the stairwell down below, and those will be usable, and especially for events in the cantina. That'll be perfect.
All right, so that covers the lower level of Palazzo Incantato, the Shepherd's Enchanted Palace.
Part 2,
and we're going to start working on the next one, which is the main floor?
The upper level.
The upper level. Okay, great. So we've got more to come. Thanks, everyone.